A very good evening to you all. President Wavel Ramkalawan will address the nation tomorrow, Thursday, 18th July at 8 p.m. The address will be broadcast on SBCN, Radio Cecil, and YouTube. The National Assembly has approved the repeal of the Seychelles Civil Aviation Authority SCA Act of 2005 under two bills. The Civil Aviation Ministry, Anthony Dejac, says the bills will seek to separate the operations of SCA and create two new laws, one for SCA and the other one for the newly created Seychelles Airport Authority, SAA. The SCA is expected to act as a regulator, whereas the airport operations will fall under the newly created SAA. 730 staff will be transferred to SAA and 45 will remain with the SCAA. The first phase of the construction work of the English River Market has started, while the second phase will begin during the second half of next year. It was the Minister for Fisheries and Blue Economy, Jean-François Ferrari, who gave the details on the project yesterday in the National Assembly. He was answering a question by the elected member of English River, Andy Labonte. Mr. Labonte wanted to know the progress of the project. The Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs has implemented over 200 projects in different districts across the country, and this was revealed in the ministry's annual report, which was presented in a ceremony yesterday. The implemented projects included construction of new facilities and renovation of existing ones, such as roads, boundary walls, drainage systems, amongst others. Some 60 families have been assisted or referred to various agencies, such as the Agency for Social Protection, and the ministry also responded to incidents like fire and flooding. And during the ceremony, the Minister for Local Government and Community Affairs presented the ministry's new website and the annual report which will be available on this platform. And the ministry remains engaged to work with all its partners to improve the communities.
The redesigning of the website marks a substantial leap towards modernizing the ministry's digital presence and in enhancing our service delivery. The previous website was outdated and not user-friendly. We, at the ministry, we recognized the need to create a platform that would provide our visitors with an easier way to learn about our ministry and the services it offers.
The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, of the United Nations organized a consultative validation workshop with different key stakeholders in the agriculture sector. Key partners involved in climate change discussed on ways to develop innovative solutions to build a sustainable and resilient Seychelles. This approach is to provide an opportunity to Seychelles to access fund and technical expertise through the Special Climate Change Fund, which will help in the implementation of effective climate resilient and adaptation measures.
The SCCF through the FAO can facilitate capacity building and knowledge sharing initiatives. By investing in education, training, we can equip our farmers with modern techniques and practices that are resilient to changing climate conditions. This includes sustainable land management, water-efficient irrigation system, and the adoption of climate-smart agricultural technologies. To protect our agricultural sector, it is crucial to develop infrastructure capable of withstanding climate extremes. The SCCF can support the construction of resilient infrastructure, such as flood-resistant storage facilities, improved drainage systems, and protective barriers against sea level rise. These investments will safeguard our crop and ensure continuity in agricultural activities during adverse weather conditions. The SCCF, implemented by the FAO, can fund research and innovation projects aimed at developing climate-resilient crop varieties and sustainable farming practices.
The Blue Economy Department organized two competitions, an essay competition and a challenge competition. The theme for both competitions is humans and oceans. The competitions related to the issue of sustainability and symbiotic issues. The Blue Economy Department says the theme would help people to think about the relationships between humans and the ocean. Winners of the poster competition under the theme Arrive Alive were presented with their prizes in a short ceremony held at Nouveau Bank headquarters earlier this week. The competition was divided into three categories: primary, secondary, and post-secondary schools. And the students received certificates and cash prizes. Michael Grandcourt from Bilombre Primary, Annika Fred from Anse Royal Secondary, and Caleb Simeon from the Seychelles Institute of Technology, SIT, are the first prize winners. The poster competition was organized by the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Transport in collaboration with Nouveau Bank. The aim is to sensitize students on the importance of road safety. In foreign news, Interpol has communicated on a vast operation involving seizures of assets worth of some 3 million euros. 300 people were arrested and criminal networks dismantled across the world. And this is the result of a major police operation carried out in recent months by Interpol against financial fraud. And with this, we end today's summary. More news coming up at 8. Stay tuned.